Hey guys, what's up? Hope you're doing well as always here. Vic coming to you for another video. Excuse my look, just got done running a little bit here. And I figured, you know what, I got my phone here with me. I'm gonna talk to you for a few minutes as I'm cooling down. Just ran 5 miles, feeling awesome. And I want to talk to you about one of the core key attributes of a 4%er that in our company we have this set as one of the core attributes of a 4%er. So first of all, who is a 4%er, right? So 4% concept is a concept of greatness. It's a concept of being at the top. The 80-20 Pareto principle, right? If you've been watching my videos, if you're part of the 4%.com, which is our company, you know that. But if you're watching this and you're not part of our community here, you're probably be like, wow, what is 4%? Or is that 4% like give you 4% effort? Well, completely the opposite. The 4% concept is a concept of being at the top. Like if you look at any company, insurance company, real estate company, internet company, any industry, any culture, any organization, you will find that about 4 people out of every 100 are the key to that community, to that company, to that organization, to that industry, etc., right? So me and you, what we need to do is figure out how do we get to the top, right? The 80-20, you heard about the Pareto principle, but there's 80-20 in the top 20, right? So it's a concept of being great at whatever it is that you're doing. So, the question is, how do you get there? And there's a lot of different things that we can do. There's obviously, if you're in sales, if you're marketing, it's getting better at marketing. It's getting better at driving traffic. It's getting better at converting traffic to leads and sales. It's working on yourself. It's all of these things that everybody, all the other gurus are talking about. However, if that was just it, how come everybody's not successful? How come with all this plethora of information we have, YouTube, Google, Facebook, access to pretty much unlimited resources, right? How come not everybody's successful? How come this concept of 80-20 and then the 80-20 within the top 20 still applies, right? How come? Well, the reason is because most people don't understand that success is a holistic thing. It's not just your ability to drive traffic. It's not just your ability to run a successful campaign or build a successful funnel. If it was that, anybody could replicate a funnel that's crushing it, literally copy it, and they would theoretically get the same results. But it's not the case. So how do you win? Well, the way you win is you approach success holistically. You approach whatever it is that you're doing holistically. What do I mean by that? Holistically. One of the things that I teach in 4% Success Challenge for Affiliate Marketing, which is our training on how to build a 6-figure affiliate marketing business. It's successchallenge.com. I do a detailed training on that. If you want to check it out, go to successchallenge.com, all spelled out, one word. You can watch a masterclass on that. But we talk about this concept of you don't have a business, you are a business, right? So my business is a mere reflection of me. So if I want to have a $100,000 a year business, I want to be a $100,000 a year business. So in other words, I have to have the energy. I've got to have the sharpness. I've got to have the posture. I've got to have the self-perception. I've got to have the self-confidence. I've got to have the key attributes that would resemble this body right here to be worthy of running and operating a $100,000 a year business. What if it's $1 million a year business? What if it's $10 million a year business? What if it's $100 million a year business, right? So I can tell you about me. When I started to win is when I started to create small wins within me. When I started to win in business, it started with me winning with myself. It started with me being confident within myself. And that confidence tends to spill over, right? So what am I trying to tell you here is that if you are somebody who is looking to, increase your results, if you are looking to get more into, whatever it is you're doing, you wanna rise to the top, start looking at not just at your business, but start looking at other areas of your life. You know what I mean? Start looking at you. Start paying attention to how you feel. how you interact with you, how you think about you. And I can tell you this, the simplest trick to winning with you is make a commitment to you and keep that commitment to you. Really, really simple. Give you an example. Simple things. Because think about it. Small successes tend to lead to bigger successes, right? Small wins and small victories breed bigger victories. And so what happens is, subconsciously, you will start to train your mind and you will start to train yourself to, you'll start to create and develop this habit of success, right? Having a success habit is critically important because you literally train your mind, right? You condition yourself. And how you condition yourself, for good or bad, that turns into a habit, and then it becomes your natural behavior, right? So I don't know what it is for you. I don't know your lifestyle. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but small things, maybe like commit yourself to, hey, you know what? You're going to wake up in the morning and drink a glass of water. Anybody can do that, right? First thing you wake up in the morning, before you do anything, go to the kitchen, get yourself a big glass of water, chug it down. Hey, good for your body. But when you do that, when you make that commitment to yourself, and you do that today, you do that tomorrow, you do that the next day, you like, your subconscious will pick it up and be like, hey man, you good. Like, you keeping this thing. You start to feel a little bit better by yourself that you can keep commitments to you. Make sense? Now, then maybe you do this. Maybe you say, you know what? I'm not gonna drink soda. This is a big one for some people, right? Vick, you crazy, man, I gotta have my Coke. No, you don't. Drink water. It's good for you. You know that. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? And so you make yourself a commitment. You say, you know what? Next 3 days, I'm not drinking any soda. I'm not drinking any pop. I'm staying away from that crap. And you kept it for day 1, and you're like, yay, there you go. Day 2, you'll really feel like you want one. All right? But what you do is you remind yourself, hey, what are you trying to develop? You're trying to develop success habits. Win with yourself. When you win with yourself, will you win in business? You will never, ever, 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 ever influence anybody if you cannot influence yourself. Ever. You will never, ever, ever, ever expect somebody to listen to you if you don't listen to you. Why would you? It's crazy thinking that you can do that, right? So if you want to be a leader, if you want to be an influencer, if you want to influence people, if you want others to listen to you, you better have self-respect. You better have self-influence. You know what I mean? And then the big one, I can tell you this. Hey, another one might be, read for 30 minutes. Do you know that leaders are readers? Do you know that successful people read? Just read 30 minutes. Anybody can do. Can you carve out 30 minutes from your day, from 24 hours in a day, and read a book for 30 minutes? Of course you can. I don't care how busy you are. You can carve out 30 minutes to read. And you keep it up for a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week. Watch what's going to happen to your self-confidence. I'm not even talking about, so what I'm talking about to you is about creating holistic approach to winning. That will spill over by default into other areas of your life, because we're dealing with invisible world here. You know what I mean? Break a sweat every day. That's what I do. One of the key core attributes of a 4%er is break a sweat every day. No matter what. Get your butt in the gym, get your butt out in the greenery, get your butt in the bike trail, or out in the street and jog, or walk. Hit the gym and do some weightlifting. Do some cardio. Break a sweat every single day. Watch what's going to happen to your clarity in your head. Watch what's going to happen to ideas you start getting. Watch what's going to happen to your to other areas of your life in your business. Have a holistic approach to success, because that's how you win long term. If I want to take my company from where we are now, you know, I mean, I'll give you an example here. So at the time of me shooting this video, 4%.com, you know, we've got about, I think, just over 300,000 users on our platform. We want to go to 30 million. What this guy, this body, this thinking that got us to 300,000 will not get us to 30 million. You know what I do? Like right now, I get out on a bike trail here, and I push myself. And as I do that, I compress time frames. I don't run just to run. I run with intention. Vick, what's got to do with business? Everything, man. Everything. Because I will not, in order for me to go from 300,000 users to 30 million users, for us, you could probably care less about that. But think about you. I've got to have ideas. The same body that produced ideas that got us to where we are will not produce ideas that will get us to where we want to go, right? So I've got to get out there. I got to change the environment. I got to push myself. I've got to, and I work on this right here because I don't have a business. I am the business. Especially if you're a sole proprietor, if you're, or if you're the sole owner of the company, your own enterprise. If you work for yourself, if you're a marketer, doesn't matter. You drive your business. You don't rely on somebody, some mentor, some company. You are the initiator. You know what I mean? Like, you drive your results. And if you're out of shape, if you're out of ideas, if you're mentally weak, if you see yourself as helpless, hopeless, and little mini me, how do you expect your business to grow? How do you expect others to respect you if you don't respect yourself? How do you expect the world to listen to you or buy your products or do anything has got to do with you if you don't respect you? So start doing things that will breed your own self-respect. You know what I mean? That would develop your own, that would build your own self-confidence. And as you do that, you be intentional with building a business. I'm telling you, the ideas you will start having, the clarity you will start having, the posture you will start having in your marketplace, in your community, is going to be night and day. Start looking at success holistically, okay? So, appreciate you. Look, if you want to learn what I teach, if you want to learn how to win, if you don't have a business, if you're like, dude, I wish I would run an internet marketing company and be able to generate income 24/7, work in pretty much every country in the world, through systems where I don't have to be there physically. I can just build a business and I can just set it up and run it, and I can work on my business and eventually build something that's going to be beautiful and awesome. If you want to learn all that stuff, check out a training that I'm doing. It's a 2-hour masterclass. We go into great detail. I teach you how I raised myself from zero, from being failure in life and in business, zero, to generating over $11,000 per day simply by selling other people's products. How did I do that? I structured it strategically, and I teach you all of that stuff. If you want to check out that training, go to the link I'm going to put here in the description of this video, and watch that training. It's really going to help you. And with that said, hey, be awesome, do something productive today, be a 4%er, and I'll speak to you in the next video. Cheers.